Alright, we are here at the tier list. We are going to rank every single class indoors, including all the secret ones and limited time ones. Alright, let's get straight into this. We'll start with the non-ability classes. Those are ones that spawn with items, but don't have any actual special abilities. And yeah, let's start with the nun. Okay, so like the nun class, you literally get nothing except the shovel. But it is free, so I'm gonna give it an okay. Next class, we have the miner. The miner, he starts with a pickaxe and a light helmet. He's okay for for beginnings, so I'll put it at mid. Okay, yeah. Next one we have the Alamo. So I don't have this one, but the Alamo starts with train defenses and a helmet, which I guess is like mid, because I mean they have no special abilities. I can't give them anything more than a mid. Next we have the Ironclad. It's basically the nun class but with a bunch of armor and slower movement speed. So, it's really not worth the bonds and all, so I'll give it bottom of okay for now. Next, we have the knight. So, yeah, the knight spawns with a sword and armor. That's like it. It's basically the ironclad, but if he traded his shoulder armor for a sword. So okay. Next, we have the cowboy. And the cowboy starts with a horse and revolver and the classic shovel, of course. So, I feel like this is the only class that gets a good tier. Yeah, that's all for the non-ability classes. So we'll head over to the special event classes. And yeah, okay. Our first class is the Egg Slinger. And basically, he spawns an egg every 2 minutes and then you summon mobs. Which, if you save up, you can beat Tesla with it, and it's way too OP. Next, we have Conductor. This is literally what people use for speedruns, and is why people have 30-minute speedruns. So, I even have it. I love it. It makes you go faster, but you don't have a melee weapon, and you start with 2 coal. So I'm a good put this at the top of good tier. Next we have the horse class. So the horse class, you are a horse. There is literally nothing else to say. It's that great. Next we have the Santa Claus, which to the sounds of it, you don't spawn with a weapon, and literally all it does is a Christmas biome spawns in your run. So yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Next, we have the Krampus class. Alright, so this is basically Santa, but it spawns an OP boss every time you die. There's literally nothing else to say about it. It's that OP. Next, we have the Alien class. This is right now available as beating the secret game mode. I'm not sure if it will be out that long, so get it while you can. The alien class is pretty tough. You spawn with an alien rifle, and I think you have to reload it. I know it can take down Ghost of Lincoln and those types of mini bosses. So I'll put it in top of mid. It's almost a good, but it's mid. Next we have the Arsonist. Yes, we have the Arsonist. Yeah, you basically spawn with a bunch of Molotovs and you're immune to fire damage. Yeah. Anyways, Carasonier, this is basically the same as this guy, but he spawns with acid stuff and is immune to acid damage. Next, we have the Demolitionist. So, yeah, he spawns with a bunch of explosives, and I hate all the explosives in the game. This is like I can't with this class. Like, there's literally nothing worse than this. Like, it's not worth 75 bonds. Like, it was worth like 25 bonds, maybe? But like, who's paying 75 bonds for a guy that just spawns with explosives? Anyway, next we have the Doctor. Yes, we have the Doctor. It is a cheap class, but at the same time, it is pretty good for healing and like, yeah, I mean you spawn snake oils. Like, that's literally my favorite item in like the entire game. Don't question it. Snake oils are like the best healing item in the game. Next, we have the elf class. Now, Olivia did use this class one. It does have this class, and the free frost grenades that's supposed to spawn with him just like don't appear. So for that, it's literally getting trashed because it doesn't do anything except the freeze explosion on death. But that's totally useless when doing single player. Anyways, next we have the Frankenstein. This guy right here. Ooh. This guy, literally the nun class, but he has like an extra life. Like, I have to say it's good, but then it's so expensive that like it isn't that great to get. I'll put on top of it. Next we have the ghost class. Now it depends on what type of style you play. This class, it makes you practically invisible to enemies and gives you a chance to dodge bullets, but you take more melee damage. So if you're a close-up combat guy, no. But if you like long-ranged attacks, this guy literally goes up in the OP tier. Like, it is 100 bonds though, so yeah, it's still in OP tier, but like, so like just barely. Next, we have the High Roller. One is argued to be the best class in the game. You get more money. There's literally nothing else to say. that like you do have a chance of getting struck by lightning. I'll put in the middle mid tier. Alright, next we have the Hunter. I think yes, he starts with like a crossbow or something like that and arrows, but every wolf is a werewolf. This is worse than a broken class. This is not even a class. And it's 75 bonds. Who's paying 75 bonds to deal with werewolves the entire game? Anyway, next one we have King. It's worse than it's worse than Hunter because it literally like it gets more OP the more people play as Knight, and Knight is already an okay class. So like it doesn't make sense. If you're playing single player, you're basically playing the nun class, but you bought 75 bonds for it. It is like I don't know. Milkman, this guy right here. I'm holding him. I'm holding him right here. Yes, this is the Milkman. Yeah, you're covered in milk, and like if you are covered in milk, then you basically become the most OP person. But then when you're like when you dry off the milk, you're basically in a nun class. You start with a few bottles of milk, but it's good, but then it's not at the same time. I'll put a bottom of good. What? Oh yeah, okay. Next class, we have the musician right here. I like banjo, but personally, this guy does no healing. You're supposed to play the banjo to heal other players, but the healing is so slight that you're basically just playing the banjo the entire time and hoping your teammates cover you. This is trash tier, but I would prefer this over Demolitionist, but Santa might be a tiny bit better. Next, we have the Necromancer. It's for like 35 bonds, and every enemy you kill has a chance of reviving at the cost of 10 health. Okay, hear me out. You are at 5 health. There is a zombie coming after you. You kill him, but then it revives him, and then boom, it kills you. Like, it's good, I guess, but like, is it really? I'm putting it above Ironclad. Actually, above Knight. Yeah, right here. It's something. Anyways, next we have the Packmaster. You spawn with 3 tamed wolves, and any wolf that attacks you will be tamed. This does not include. Oh, this does not include werewolves. I trust me. This guy doesn't tame the werewolves. He just tames wolves. And like he's good enough to be like up there, but he's not good enough to be like an actual. I'll put him a tiny bit above Miner because like I feel like that's where he goes. All right, next one. All right, the next one is the president, and might we just say, this is first of all, it's 75 bonds. People, enemies see you from 2 times far away, and you know what your special is? You spawn an OP soldier on death. And if you're playing single player, this guy is a weakness class instead of an actual class. It's actually the worst solo class in the game. At least King, I actually got to, like, at least I am not being seen by, like, werewolves from 5 miles away. You know? Alright, anyway, okay. Priest! Okay, hear me out. Priest is immune to lightning, but here's the thing. I never got struck by lightning. And he spawns with crucifixes and stuff, so I'll give him. Here. That just seems good. Alright, next class. We have the Survivalist right here. So, Survivalist is one of, like, the best classes in the game. For, like, I mean, you get more damage as you go down. Imagine what a rifle does when you're half health. Like, bottom of OP tier for me. Like, it's very good, but it's not good enough to be like these classes over here. Anyways, Tycoon. The more money you have, the more powerful you become. But here's the thing. You need to spend the money. It could be an OP class if you have extra loot, but like I've seen no one with this class. If you use it in a way that makes it useful, it would probably be up here. But I don't think anyone knows how to use it properly. So like here, I guess. There, bam. Tycoon's up there and they're good, okay. Vampire class, this thing right here. Is there any questions? You get so much speed, so much damage, a vampire knife which heals you, but it has a very big debuff of like, of being chipped at his health by the sun. So like, it's really not that great at the same time, you know? It's like, if you're aware, it's amazing. If you have a train that doesn't roof you, you are absolutely cooked. Anyways, next one. Werewolf, also known as another best class in the game. Because like, who doesn't want to have the exact same stats as vampire during the night? And you get weakened during the day, so I'll put it at the, I'll put it like mostly up there on the good list. It is pretty good, but like it isn't good enough because like I personally don't attack stuff during the night. And if you're using it during the night, you also have to worry about the monsters, and that could be also other werewolves. So like, yeah, it goes in good, but like, it's not OP. Alright, last one. We have the zombie at a price of like 75 bonds. You can you can eat bodies to regen health, but you can't use healing items. You can't take my snake oil away from me. So this will go to the top of okay tier. And alright, so this is practically the tier list, but there's a few things I do want to change. For instance, the let's see. I do know the elf does kind of deserve to be up there because he's supposed to have free frost grenades, so I'm going to put him up into okay tier. And let's see. I feel like that's kind of that's yeah, that's kind of it for me. Well, I hope you enjoy this tier list. Now you know exactly which classes to not buy, like President and King, and which classes are OP, like Krampus, or yeah, like you can't get Krampus. Like Survivalist is pretty good. You know what? I'll move Conductor up there. Conductor, you need at least one Conductor in each team. Anyways, yeah, I guess yeah, that's my final decision. Alright, so this is the final tier list. Hope you found this video very useful. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That way, this video gets recommended to other people. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.